Greetings and welcome again to the Thursday Night Play Space Live. I'm Keith Avalone from Play Games. Sam is running the controls again tonight. We're going to show you Demo Derby Smashdown as it makes its big return to Play Now. It's back with a bang, as we like to say. And we've got some new components. It plays identical to the previous versions, the classic game of Demolition Derby. We've spiffed up the components a little bit. We'll show those to you. Then we're going to run a little mini 9-card derby to kind of show you how the game works if you haven't ever watched it before. And then we'll tell you about a really cool series that we're going to do, a Demo Derby series featuring people from the Play Games community driving our virtual cars on our virtual track. But first of all, we're going to show you the game. Here's the box. You may be familiar with the way the box looks. I believe the website's been updated to show this. This will be available starting Monday. And let's show you what's inside the box now. You'll get this little packet of cool stuff. I'm trying to keep myself organized here. I have a tendency to get disorganized. All right. So here's the packet of stuff, and I'm just going to show you each individual item as I open the packet and let you see what it's like. I'm waiting for Millie the super dog to start barking. She's sitting right down here at our feet. So here are the chips and the dice that come with the game. It's activated by a simple, the classic Play Games black and white 6-sided dice, and there's the damaged chips. And then we have the boards. Now, in the old version, they were just black and white boards from the old classic, Play Games days when we did everything in black and white. But now they've got the Demo Derby Smashdown colors orange and black. So here's board A, here's board B, here's board C, and here's board D. All right. Then we've got the strategy cards. I'm not going to separate these, but the strategy cards are, we give you 2 sets, one for each player. It can be a 2-player game, or it can be played solitaire. We'll play it solitaire tonight, but if you want to have multiple people playing, each of you will get a set of strategy cards. You can play it with up to 4, 5, 6 people, and you'll, in that case, just pool the strategy cards together, shuffle them up, and then deal them out. So strategy cards. We have the stall cards and the engine cards, which have been redesigned as well. And then we have, of course, our instructions booklet, which has been rewritten. If you ordered Demo Derby Smashdown over the last couple of Christmases when we put it on sale, you got the printed from hard copy master version, which contains some typos and some errors. I wasn't able to edit those because the files had been lost years ago. So we kind of just had to print them as they were and include notes in the thank you letter, which sort of pointed out the things that were different. So the contents were all wrong. That is the best we could do. But now we've rewritten them, and it's a nice comprehensive. We add a couple of new things that were developed along the way, the car bonuses and so on. Here are the driver cards. You'll get familiar with those here shortly. The game comes with 24 different drivers, and then the car cards. You've got 1960s and 70s junk cars, and you get 72 of them with the game. So that's the game. Well, there's one more thing that we have for this game, and we're going to show that to you right now from the table cam. It's a playmat. As you can see, it's got some of our classic Play Games sponsors, Burger Hut and Dot Cola, Amicable Insurance, kind of lining the outside of our county fairgrounds dirt track. This is where we're going to put our car cards. Down here we have the different, some of the charts. We got the showdown chart, the car chart, and the skid chart, which are the most referred to charts. And that's how it works. We got our drivers lined up here. We're ready to roll a little Demo Derby. We've already taken the time beforehand to write the driver names on the cars, so we're ready to get started with this. Show you how this game works. So you shuffle the cards up in any order, particularly at the beginning. It doesn't particularly matter which order you do them in. You just kind of shuffle them up and spread them out. We'll do columns of 3 for this 9-card derby. As the rules explain, you can do columns of 3 or 4, but we'll do 3. So we got Mashburn, Baltzell, and Gurney. So that would be Richie Mashburn, Travis Baltzell, and Rudy Gurney in the first column. Here's Twister Furtado from Nevada City, California. Here's Rufus Hardman from Longview, Texas. And Don Swindle. He's not... For some reason, I just don't trust him. I don't know why, from Kansas City. in his 73 Buckmobile. Here's Jimmy Fred Hatch in the 70 Pioneer Custom Sedan. Donna Moats from Arlington, Tennessee in her 73 Colossus Coupe. And the ninth guy in the field, Lenny Sessoms, who hails from New Brunswick, New Jersey. He's our East Coast representative. All right, so the way this game works is, I'm going to leave, I got my dice here. Oh, and we have a decider die that we're going to use because oftentimes if the targeting symbol isn't present, if a driver is called upon to hit anybody in this column, we'll use the decider die to determine who they will go after. We're not going to be using the full-blown game here. We're not going to use the car bonuses. We are not going to use the strategy cards. We're just going to give you a basic version of how this game plays out of the box, base version. All right, so we'll start with Mashburn, who gets the first. We line the cars up, and we just go through the columns, 1, 2, 3, then the second column, and then the third column like that. So we'll start with Mashburn, and we're going to save our decider die for if we need it. And we'll roll the 2 dice, and we're going to check on the driver's card to see what he does. There's a crash code. And I don't really want to go through an exhaustive explanation of the rules, but the crash code will tell you what happens on the strike, whether the driver damages himself or damages the other car, and how much, internally and externally. There's internal damage, external damage. You can do it to yourself. You can do it to the other driver. There are targeting symbols also on the cards which tell you whether he's going after the car with the least damage or the car with the most damage, or whether he gets to choose. Then there's also the skid and car features. Skid features basically take into account the driver's ability. We're going to make every driver an A for this event. And then the car chart basically works. The less damage your car has, the better it will run. As the cars get more damaged, they do more and more poorly on the car chart. All right, so with that explanation, we're just going to roll through this. Here's Mashburn, Rick Mashburn in his Luxus town car. We roll a 65, checking his car. It's a skid result, and that means he's going to be, since he's an A driver, he's going to get to do double X and an internal damage to his choice of drivers. So our first use of the decider die, the orange one for Demo Derby Smashdown, Dot, he's going to go after Baltzell. Nope, he's going to put it on Gurney. So Gurney's going to take 2 external damage and an internal damage. For internal damage, you roll a die and put that basically takes that move out from his car. So Gurney's going to lose move 1, the tail gunner move. He's already at a disadvantage as we open this Demo Derby. Here's Baltzell now. 16 on Baltzell's card is going to be a car result. And he's got no damage on his car, so it should work pretty well. He's probably going to get a quick hit on somebody, and he does. And Dot's going to be Baltzell, and it will be. So he's going to put a hit on Baltzell. I'm sorry, there's Baltzell. It's going to be Mashburn. Sorry. And then Gurney now, who will get the last move of the turn with 2 damage already. We roll a 64. Let's see, Rudy Gurney, 64. That's going to be an XO to the star car. So the car with the least damage right now is Baltzell. So he'll put an X on Baltzell, but he'll also put another damage on himself. The O's refer to self-inflicted damage. And I don't believe that there is there's no other damage associated with that. So we're done with that column. Now we go to Furtado. Now, of course, all this is happening simultaneously. A full round of this is going to represent about a minute's worth of Demo Derby action. Of course, we can't do it simultaneously, so we're doing these moves individually. We're slowing it down, as it were. So here's Furtado, 43. Furtado puts on the Sidewinder move, XO exclamation point, with no targeting symbol. So Dot, it's going to be Hardman. All right, so X on Hardman, self-inflicted damage, and an internal damage to Hardman's number 3 move, which will be the Nick of Time move, is now out of commission. So Hardman now, it's Hardman's turn, 22. It's the Star Plower move. So it's double X with internal damage to the star car, the car with the least amount of damage. That's Don Swindle. So Don Swindle is going to take 2 damage and an internal damage. So we're having some pretty serious damage done right off the bat here. We're going to take out Don Swindle's passing glance move. And now we go to Swindle, who will get his turn, 22, and he won't get to do anything because he just lost that move. So he's going to just have to sit there and take it. We move to column 3. Here's Hatch, 33. Jimmy Fred Hatch, the bottom feeder move. It's a triple X to the least damaged or the most damaged card. Of course, nobody's got damage yet. So dot its Moats, a big triple X move. Oh, a huge hit on Moats' 73 Colossus. Puts 3 damage. You only get 7. 7 external damage, 6 internal damage, and your car is out of the Derby. All right, so here's Moats, 61. XO question mark to the most damaged car. And, of course, neither of the other two cars have damage. So dot is going to be a payback move to Hatch, and it is. So she's going to do X to Hatch. She's going to take 1 to herself and an internal damage to herself as well. She's going to knock out one of her gears or something. We're going to lose number 3. So she's going to lose the rope-a-dope move. And that leaves Lenny Sessoms to wrap up the first minute of action. 26 on Sessoms' card is going to be a car result. Of course, his car's undamaged right now, so it should be pretty good. He's going to get a passing, a quick hit, and it will go to Dot as Moats. Nope, it's going to be on Hatch. All right, so there's our first minute of action. We can see the Moats is already on the ropes with 4 damage. Gurney's got 3, and everybody else is kind of messing around with 1 damage. They're all pretty much still in this. So we're going to pick the cards up. That's the first 60 seconds of our derby. Here's round 2, minute 2. Going to just kind of shuffle them up a little bit, and then we'll spread them out again in columns of 3. So we'll go, looks like it's going to be Sessoms, Swindle, Hatch, Mashburn, Hardman, Furtado, Moats, Baltzell, and Gurney. All right, so Sessoms is going to go first this time. He went last. He's going to go first. 62 on Lenny Sessoms, the sudden fender. So it's an XO result. There's no targeting symbol. So dot it's Mashburn. All right, so an X on Mashburn and an O on Sessoms. He takes a little damage on his own. Mashburn now, 13. I've usually set it up so 13 is not a good roll. But in this case, it actually is. It's X with 2 internal damages and no targeting symbol. So he can go to Sessoms as a dot. Nope, he's going to put it on Moats. So Moats is going to get another damage. Poor Donna Moats got 5 damage and 2 internal damage as well. She's going to lose move 3, which she already has lost. You can only take 3 damage on any particular move. If you get the third one, you're immediately out. And the second one is 6. If I'd rolled another 3, she'd be out right now. But right now she's limping along. Let's see if she can pull anything off here, though, as she gets her chance in the column. 63. Nope, she's lost the easy target move, so she's basically sitting there wishing that she'd made a different move earlier to save some damage on her car. Back to Don Swindle in the second column, 53. Oh, gosh, X, 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 O. And it's no targeting symbol, so dot, it's going to be Hardman. Oh, my gosh. X, 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 a huge hit. He even put a damage on his own self. Now here's Hardman with 4 damage now, 44. Rufus, Hardman with a double smash. Oh, that's not a good result. It's an O with an exclamation point to the star car. That looks like he's going to do a little payback to... No, it's going to be Baltzell. So he's going to take another damage, a 5th damage. He's going to put an internal damage on Baltzell's 72 Patriot. It's going to knock out move number 2. So that takes care of the Ready Whip move from Baltzell. And here's Baltzell coming back with his turn. It's a 41. Stakeout move. Oh, it's a triple X move to the... Oh, that is going to knock out Hardman. It's 3 X's, and Hardman is the first to leave. Rufus Hardman is now out. All right, and Baltzell is actually sitting pretty good with the... Well, of course, he's got that Patriot Sportsman wagon, which is kind of a tough vehicle anyway. All right, here we're going to the third column as we wrap up the second minute, and it's Hatch, Jimmy Fred Hatch, 43. Let's see, the bottom... Oh, it's a triple X move to the star car. Looks like that's Furtado. Twister Furtado takes a big, huge 3X hit. And Furtado does not like that. I think of Twister Furtado as a woman. I don't know about you, but I'm going to say she. So she's got the hood jammer move, 32. Double X and 2 internal to the car with the most damage besides her. That would be Gurney. So she decides not to go after Hatch and instead puts 2 on Gurney and takes away 2 internal moves as well. Rudy Gurney loses move 6 and move 2. Rudy Gurney now only has 3 moves left. He's lost half his mobility, and that's not looking good. All right, now we go to, let's see, that's going to be Gurney. Let's see if Gurney can do anything. 5 damage and 3 internal. 31. Yeah, well, that's one of the moves he has left. The comeback smack. It's going to be X internal to his choice. Dot, it's Furtado. Nope, it's going to put it on Hatch. So 2 internal damage for Hatch. Let's just see. Hatch doesn't have any yet. 4 and 6. Hatch will lose 4 and 6. So the bottom feeder and the frontal attack are both gone. All right, that's our second minute of action. We shuffle them up again. Got some cards that are kind of limping along right now. Lenny Sessoms and Twister Furtado both have no internal damage. Rufus Hardman is out. But Sessoms and Furtado right now, the cars are running the best. However, it's not just internal damage that matters. It's also external damage. All right, we're going to set up our new columns. Here's Sessoms, Baltzell, Hatch, Mashburn, Swindle, Furtado, and Moats. So as you can see, as the derby goes on, people get the opportunity to hit different drivers. Let's see what happens with Lenny Sessoms. We were just talking about him. He's got no internal damage and only 1 external damage, and he did it himself. So he's pretty much been kind of sneaking around on the perimeter here. What's it going to do this time? 45. It's going to be a skid result. He is an A driver, so he will do double X damage to Dot Mashburn. Nope, it's going to put it on Furtado. That puts Furtado on the brink of being knocked out. 6 external damage. Here's Mashburn. Sessoms with just that 1. 15 on Mashburn. Let's see. Rick Mashburn, 15. That's going to be a skid result. He also will do 2 damage. If he does it to Furtado, that's it for Furtado. Dot, it's Furtado. Oh, he's going to turn around and do it to Sessoms. 2. All right, so that leaves Furtado still alive. Should have gone for the kill. Oh, well. 52 on Furtado. Does she have the... yeah, she's got the move. She's got no internal damage. So it's the keep away move. Oh, it's no damage. Oh, too late, though. So on the no damage results, it might still pay off. So on the no damage results, you flip the car over as you shuffle. And if it turns out that she is like the last car in the column next to shuffle, then she will not be able to be attacked. All right, here's Baltzell, 32. Is that going to be anything he can do? He does have the floor jam move. It's going to be X to the most damaged car. That's Moats. Moats is 1 away from getting knocked out. Here's Swindle, 25. And he can't do anything. That move is gone. Here's Moats, 54. She can pull it off. It's an XO. Ooh, to the most damage. It's going to put it on Swindle. But she is going to take another damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She is out. So Donna Moats is out of the derby. Car is dead. We go over to Hatch now. 64. Jimmy Fred Hatch can't do anything, and that move is lost. So that gives Rudy Gurney, the chance to get a little a free shot here. 36. If his car's got anything left. Let's see. Where's Gurney? He is. He does have the comeback smack left, and it's going to be the car. Oh, it's the car result. So we got to count up the damage on his car. He's got 5 damage. So this will probably not be a good outcome for Gurney. It's an unusual result. Well, let's get the unusual results chart out and see what happens. Well, now anything can happen on the unusual results. Here we go. Gurney with the unusual result. Oh, it's 11. Unbelievable reverse slam into sitting duck opponent. XXX. So that puts three big X's on Hatch. All of a sudden, Hatch is on the brink of getting knocked out. Gurney's still alive. And we go to the 3rd minute of action. Or, no, this was the 3rd minute, so this will be the 4th minute. Here we go. We're going to pick up the cards, and we're going to leave this card turned up like that. And we will move them around like this to kind of shuffle them around. And here we go. 4th minute of action. So it's going to be Sessoms, Hatch, Swindle, Mashburn, Baltzell. All right, that is Furtado, who still has the no damage, still kind of hiding. And, let's see, we got to do it. Oh, that's 7, so we have to do 3 and 4. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. It'd be 1. I have to redo this because we have to do columns of 3 and 4. Oh, we could do column of 2 and 3. We'll do it this way. It's not a hard and fast rule. So I could have set this up with a column of 4 and a column of 3, or I can set up with a column of 3 and 2 columns of 2. That's the way I set it up. Normally I don't like to do that because I like to have sort of a mix of different drivers to be able to hit each other, but this will work just as well. As we get down to the end of this derby, the final moments of this derby. All right, so Sessoms is going to go first. Let's see. Let's get a status report. 0 internal damage. He's looking pretty good. He's probably the strongest candidate right now. And he gets a no damage result. He's going to just bide his time and let everybody else knock themselves out. Here's Mashburn, 51. That's going to be X, exclamation point, exclamation point. So that will that knock Gurney out? No. But almost. 2 internal damage on Gurney. Oh, Gurney is just... So Gurney has 3 internal damage. You get 6. He just got 2 more. So 4 is out and 6 is out. All he's got left are 3 and 5. So he's definitely limping along. And one more of any kind of damage and he's done. And here's his move. His car. Let's see if he can do anything here. 65. No, he's lost that move. So he's just going to have to sit there, try to get something going. All right. Here's Hatch with 6 damage. 51. Jimmy Fred. Double X. Oh, he's going to put 2 damage on Baltzell and an internal damage, which is 5. So Travis Baltzell, who is also looking pretty good right now, still looking pretty good with 3 external and only 2 internal. And we go to Don Swindle, who's got nobody to hit. This worked out pretty well. Because Furtado had the no damage move from the previous turn, so he's got nobody to hit. So now she can turn her card over and she gets a free shot at him, if she can pull it off. Her card's she's got the internal flexibility, but not much external damage left. 13. She cannot get it on. There's an O. There's an O. So she'll knock herself out. So she'll do a damage on Swindle and also take away one of Swindle's internal moves. Move 2. This is second move 2. One more and he's done. But unfortunately, Twister Furtado very bravely goes to the sidelines. And that is the end of the 5th minute. So we're going to keep this card turned over. We'll shuffle them up. And we go to the 6th minute. Again, we just kind of shuffle them up any way we want to. And this time we're going to do 3 columns of 3. So Hatch, Mashburn, Baltzell. Oh, the no damage. See that? So this time the no damage is not going to have any kind of carryover effect because they'll have to go first. All right, so Hatch goes first. 6 damage. And looks like 2 internal damage. 26. It's a car result. Oh, this is not good. With 6 damage. Okay, so go to the unusual results table. So that could be good. That's the one saving move that you can do when you got that much damage. 15 on the unusual results. Oh, his car catches fire. The event is stopped while the fire is extinguished. The driver gets out. The event's going to be restarted. So that will do it for Hatch. Jimmy Fred, he's okay. And we're gonna restart. So we have to redo this, and we're gonna flip that over because now we're restarting the derby after 10 minutes of extinguishing the fire. So we're gonna have a column of 3 and a column of 2. We got Gurney, Baltzell, Mashburn, Swindle, and Sessoms. All right, Gurney's gonna go first. 45, and Rudy's tornado move was lost moments ago. And so he's not going to be able to do anything. Here's Baltzell with an easy kill on Gurney if he can just get something going. Baltzell 66. It's a car result. Oh, well, he's only got 3 damage, though. So he could actually pull something off here if I roll a 1 or a 2. Nope, a 5. So he's going to stall out. Let's get the stall card. So Baltzell's car is stalled. He'll try to restart it next turn. Meanwhile, Mashburn gets the sitting duck opportunity, 32. Rick Mashburn, Marfa, Texas. He gets a X with a question mark to the star car. That's Baltzell, who's furiously trying to start his car again. And let's see. That will be... Let's see, what did I roll here? 32 on Mashburn? Right, so he gets the X. He's going to do 2 internal damage as well. 4 and 5 to Baltzell. All of a sudden, Baltzell just got hammered. Oh, and I got to move the stall 4, and so he's already got 1 5. Loses 4. His car is still stalled. He's in a world of hurt. All right, and here comes Swindle now. 33, Don Swindle. Double X to the start. Well, there's only 1 car in the column. He's going to put 2 X's on Sessoms. And Sessoms will respond by 23. XO question mark. So that'll be an X. I think he's still in it, though. No. Well, yes, he's going to put the O on himself. 6 damage. He gets an X on Swindle, who now also has 6. And here's the internal damage to Swindle's car, to his Buckmobile. He's going to lose move 1. Does he already? Yeah, that will lose move 1. So he's got 1 and 2 are gone. All right. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Let's shuffle them up again. Once we get down to 4 cars, we don't shuffle anymore. We just keep delivering the hits in order, and we're 1 car away from that. All right, so we'll have another column of 3 and a column of 2, and here we go. Mashburn. Swindle's in the first column this time. Sessoms, Gurney, and Baltzell. Mashburn goes first. Baltzell is stalled, by the way, still. Here's Mashburn, 34. He gets the stinger move, XO. Ooh, well, it actually won't hurt him. He takes an O damage, self-inflicted damage. He puts the X on 34. Looks like it's going to go to the most damage card. Well, they both have 6, so we're going to use the decider. Swindle, he's going to knock out one of these 2 guys, Swindle or Sessoms. Dots at Swindle. And there goes Don Swindle. He's done. All right, so Lenny Sessoms now gets the shot on Mashburn, 26. It is going to be a car result, and that will not be good. So he's got 6 damage. It's going to be a stall. So now Sessoms is also stalled. So we got 2 stalled cars now. We'll go over to the second column. Here's Gurney, whose car is just limping along, 44. And he can't use that move. He's only got 2 moves, and that wasn't one of them. That leaves it up to Baltzell, who can make the kill here. 64. Travis Baltzell. Oh, I gotta see if he starts. He starts. No, so he doesn't get the move. That was fortunate for Gurney. All right, so now we're going to shuffle up, and we're going to put 1 column, and we're going to wrap this derby up just by going in order until there's 1 driver left. Moving them around here, and here we go. It's going to be Mashburn, Sessoms, Baltzell, and Gurney. May the best driver win. Mashburn goes first. 12. Double X and a question mark. So he's going to lose an internal move. It's a non-targeted move, though. We got 3 drivers to target, so we can't use the decider die here. We'll have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Baltzell will take 2. That'll keep Baltzell in it, though. He's got 6. And Mashburn has to take an internal damage, his first. He's going to lose move 2. Here's Sessoms, 51. Oh, we got to see if he starts first. He starts. He does. 51. He got the car started. The bully pulpit X and a exclamation point to the car with the most damage. Well, it looks like both Baltzell and Gurney have 6, so we'll use the decider die here. Mashburn's not going to be part of this mix. Baltzell is the dot. Nope, he's going to knock out Gurney, so Gurney is done. There's Rudy Gurney. Well, you kind of had a feeling he wasn't going to be able to do much. Here's Baltzell with 6 damage. 3 cars left. 63. We got to see if he starts. Dottie starts. No, he does not start. It's the second time he hasn't been able to start his vehicle. So here's Mashburn. Back to Mashburn. 14. It's going to be XOO to the star car. All right, so looks like they both have 6. So dot it's Sessoms. All right, Sessoms. So Sessoms is gone. And Mashburn takes the damage to himself. So let's get Sessoms out of here. Poor Lenny. His car was actually running pretty good internally. The engine was running good, but his little fender was falling off. All right, here's Baltzell, who's sitting there with a stalled vehicle. He's got to get this started, or else it's probably over. Dottie starts it. He gets it started. All right. See if he can get anything going here. And it's a 22. No, he's lost that move. So he got the car started, but unable to do anything with it. So now it's up to Mashburn. Here's Rick Mashburn with a chance to end this right here, right now. 46. It's a car result. All right, so Mashburn's car has 4 damage on it. It's probably going to stall out. No, he gets the 1. I rolled the 1. That's the 1 number I could roll. He manages to eke out just enough to knock out Travis Baltzell. And our derby is finished. Rick Mashburn from Marfa, Texas, driving the 71 Luxus Town Car. is our Demo Derby winner. So that's how the game works. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have it available starting Monday. We will also, on Tuesday, begin our Play Now Tuesday night stream with Demo Derby Smashdown as the featured game, and we're going to do it kind of differently. It's going to be Demo Derby. We're going to use Play Gamers from the community. You're going to be able to sign up for this if you want to be part of this. We'll give you a card, and we'll assign you a card. We were just talking about this before the stream. We really don't know how many people we'll have. We'll accommodate as many as want to, or as few as want to. We'll do our plan is to have 3 heats. Like preliminary heats, and each one of those 3 heats will narrow it down to the top 3 drivers will award points. This is going to be kind of a mix of NASCAR and reality TV. So we'll get down to 9 cars as our featured 9 group, kind of like what they do in American Idol when they get down to that, like the final group, and you'll enter that group with a point total that you've earned from your previous heat. And then each week after that, we'll do this for, I guess we figure we'll do it for 3 weeks. So each week, at the end of the Derby, the driver with the lowest point totals will get kicked off the show, and we'll continue on with it. We'll go with 9, then 8, then 7, then to our final 6, and then from among that 6, we will crown our Demo Derby champion. We got to come up with a clever name for this whole thing. We're going to award a silver trash can as our. A miniature one, of course. We're not going to mail you a full-size trash can. A miniature silver trash can to commemorate your Demo Derby supremacy. So be prepared to sign up. We're going to do that on the Play Now Facebook page. I think we're going to do that Monday, right? Or are we going to do it earlier? I'm talking to Sam.
At some point. Yeah, we could do it Monday. Yeah, that'll work.
Probably do it Monday. We may put it up earlier, but probably Monday. So that's when you'll be able to sign up. And all you need to do is just say, hey, I'm in, and we'll put your name, take your name, we'll put it on a card, and you'll be part of our epic Demo Derby Smashdown Championship Series. So,
real quick, the mat will not be available Monday.
Oh, yes, right. This is like a prototype mat. We wanted to try it out and see what you thought of it. I think it works great. It's really awesome. It will accommodate more. I mean, we figured it out. You can probably run a 24-car Derby on this. And still be able to read the charts and have your your signage and everything. But yeah, it really gives the feel of if you've ever watched a Demo Derby video, they're always held at these like county fair, fairgrounds with dirt tracks and grandstands, and it's a very kind of a niche Americana type thing. So I think this really captures it well. So definitely it adds to it. They won't be available immediately, but we will make them available probably after a couple of weeks into the series. It'll be available. The series will be going on, and the mats will be available. So thanks for asking for that. Okay, well, listen, appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you're staying safe and staying well. Here in Colorado, they're starting to lift the restrictions a little bit. I've been emailing other people, so I know in other states it's going to be happening soon too, so that'll be welcome relief. In the meantime, we're just going to keep on giving you, stuff to watch on TV. We appreciate you being here to watch it. So enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday on the PlaySpace Live.